by one.
Won by 55. It's the first time in school history that Nebraska's won 3 consecutive games by 40 or more points, and actually won all 3 by 50 or more points. Also, the first quarter number 4 points allowed by Nebraska is the fewest ever allowed in the first quarter by Nebraska, and the 4 points allowed in the fourth quarter is the fewest points ever allowed by Nebraska.
With a minute and a half left. She made 3 throws.
Questions?
Izzy, you guys went on a 25-0 run there in the first quarter. What was it like to be on the court and on the bench watching that and that stretch?
So much fun. It's so much fun out there when you're playing with people that you've worked hard during the week with, to come out like that and start a game like that. It's nothing else but fun.
I think you guys started 0 for 5 to start the game, but what changed after that? It looked like less threes and more paint touches. Is that kind of like what you guys are going for?
I think we were still getting all the shots that we were taking in the first quarter. I think were good shots. Some of them weren't dropping. That's going to happen, but I think we don't let that get to us as a group. I don't think Jazz let it get to her at all. She went inside and scored a few in the second half. So just finding a way, we still stuck with the same shots that we know will go down for us.
After that 25-0 run in the first quarter, you guys only had 9 points in the second quarter, and so how does that sudden loss of momentum? How did that affect you guys in any way?
I think it's definitely something we can still work on, just not letting those slips happen. We came up pretty hot in the first quarter, so just kind of sustaining that. I think we let up on defense a little bit. We fouled them a lot when it wasn't necessary, so that kind of led to that. But just making sure we're staying hooked up and not letting that happen.
Jazz, what do you think overall about the first week of the season, these 3 games?
We're looking good. I mean, it's so much fun to play with all these girls, and our real test is on Wednesday, so I'm excited for that, and we're ready for that.
Izzy, I think last 5 games against Creighton have been losses for Nebraska. Just what's the talk about the Blue Jays in the locker room with you guys?
Those losses are more fuel to the fire. We're excited for that game, and we're gonna be ready for it. That's for sure.
Sam, what are you encouraged by from the first 3 games of this season?
Probably our ball movement. I think chemistry is really good, especially with those first 5. Obviously with Jazz and Ash, they're knocking down a ton of threes, a ton of shots. So that's really good to see early. But I think overall, just the way we're moving the ball, just the way we're sharing it, we're getting really good open looks.
Sam, how do you want your team to approach this game against Creighton? They beat you several times. How do you go into that game?
Yeah, just kind of looking. You don't want to think too much about the past, but just remembering that I haven't won a game since I've been here against Creighton. They're in Nebraska too, so it's just kind of like a statement that you want to make. We're the better team in Nebraska, especially on our home floor. We don't want to lose to them then either.
What do you guys have to do well Wednesday to beat Creighton when you think kind of what their strengths are?
All of them on the floor can shoot at any moment in time, and then just pounding them inside. They definitely have the size advantage there. So playing our basketball and knowing what we can do and getting good shots that way.
Sam, what you just think of how Izzy played and how you guys were able to take advantage for her size and athleticism inside of that today?
Yeah, she did all right today. It's a pretty good game for her. No, she was on fire, just feeding her. She was open a lot. I don't know what was going on there, but she found herself wide open many times and was able to finish through contact today, so she played great.
You make me cry.
Anything else, guys? All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Decent game.